Well, Bill, you and the news trib looking for a story, eh?
I'll say. I've been assigned to our Hero of the Week feature.
And you want me to pick you a hero.
Well, you know how it goes. The paper makes an award each week to the citizen who's performed the greatest act of heroism. Who's your candidate this week?
I've got a heroine to nominate this week.
A heroine. That's great.
Well, she's a little heroine. She's only 12 years old.
Well, I'll take her name. What is it?
June Blakey. Lives on Center Avenue.
12 years old. What did she do, rescue 14 burly firemen?
June was in the fire on Cherry Avenue, the Thompson home, day before yesterday.
I saw the report on that fire. Nothing to get excited about. Nobody killed, not much damage. What you trying to do the kid a favor?
June Blakey saved 3 lives, probably more. She prevented a fire from getting out of control. And that's pretty good for a youngster.
Gee, we seem to have missed that angle. How did she do it?
Well, now, here's the whole story. June was babysitting that afternoon at the Thompsons. Mrs. Thompson left about 4 p.m. after giving June the telephone number where she could be reached. June was taking care of 5-year-old Junior, who was in the living room. And the Thompsons' 8-month-old baby who was sleeping upstairs. But nobody seems to have taken care of the Thompsons' 15-year-old refrigerator, which was laboring away in the kitchen. It wasn't long before June smelled smoke coming from the kitchen, and she immediately realized something was wrong. She sent the boy scurrying outside. On the way to save the baby, she closed the kitchen door. With the baby safe in her arms, she stopped just long enough to call the fire department. The number had been placed by the telephone. She did a nice job, spoke calmly and clearly, and gave the right address. Then she got out, but she had the presence of mind to close the front door behind her. June waited at the curb until our boys got there. Then she showed them the house and told them where the fire was. Her presence of mind and quick thinking had saved 3 lives, including her own. That was the most important thing, of course. But she'd saved the Thompsons and us a lot of trouble. Thanks to June's prompt action, we got there while the fire was still small. And we were able to stop it with a few squirts from an extinguisher.
Quite a story. But are you sure a fire that small could have been serious?
Those kids were in grave danger, Bill. A few minutes more, and the fumes from that fire could have killed all 3, even the baby upstairs. June's a heroine, all right.
I guess you're right. But where do they learn that stuff? In school?
She learned it in school, but you remember, Mrs. Thompson had left instructions as well.
It would be a good idea if every parent did that.
Right. It'll pay off every time.
One more question. What's this girl's address?
45 Center Avenue.
Going out there? You bet. You've just got yourself a heroine of the week.